The king who became president. The drums of independence had barely faded. It was 1962, and Uganda had just stepped into a new dawn, free from colonial rule, full of hope, but also filled with uncertainty. The people celebrated in the streets, their hearts alive with dreams of unity. Yet beneath the joy, a quiet question lingered. Who would lead this new nation? Uganda was not one voice, it was many. Kingdoms, tribes, traditions, and modern politics all stood side by side, each with its own identity. At the center of this delicate balance stood a powerful figure, Kabaka Mutesa II, the respected king of Buganda. He was more than a monarch. To his people, he was a symbol of heritage, pride, and continuity. At the same time, a new kind of leadership was rising, political, modern, and national. At its forefront was Milton Obote, a man determined to unite Uganda under one government. Two leaders, two worlds, one nation. A delicate alliance. In the early days of independence, tension quietly grew between traditional kingdoms and the new central government. Many feared that unity might come at the cost of culture. But instead of conflict, a compromise emerged, one that would shape Uganda's future. A political alliance was formed between Obote's party and Buganda's leadership. It was a bold and strategic move, bringing together modern politics and traditional authority. And from this alliance came a historic decision: the first president. In 1963, Uganda became a republic. And in a moment that surprised many but symbolized unity, Kabaka Mutesa II was chosen as the first president of Uganda. It was a powerful image, a king stepping into a national role, a traditional leader becoming the face of a modern republic. But his presidency was largely ceremonial, while Milton Obote held executive power as prime minister. Still, the symbolism mattered. To many Ugandans, it felt like a bridge, connecting the past to the future. A nation balancing two worlds. For a brief moment, it worked. Uganda stood as a nation trying to balance tradition and modern governance, kingdoms and central authority, cultural pride and national unity. Kabaka Mutesa II represented stability and identity. Obote represented progress and political direction. Together, they carried the hopes of a young nation, foreshadowing the storm. But beneath the surface, the balance was fragile. Differences in vision, power struggles, and mistrust slowly began to grow. The alliance that once symbolized unity would not last forever. The story of Kabaka Mutesa II as president was not just about leadership, it was about a nation trying to define itself. A moment of hope, a moment of unity, a moment before the storm.